welcome back. So it was put on me to do another reading, so I will. Don't know what it's going to be about, but hopefully it'll be something good after the last one, because I mean, even though I like helping the karmics, I know it's like a slim to none chance that they're going to listen. So let's see what comes out. Oh, somebody's pissed. I guess not. I guess not. I don't know why, but something's telling me to put that with that, so I'm gonna. Alright. I'm gonna pull one more. We're gonna combine those two because I don't know. Just looks right. That's too many. I'll leave that one. Oh my god, he never talks this much. He must like the camera because. Alright, I guess we'll do it. Alright. Okay, so the end of a tough cycle approaches. This is the completed world. Okay, that's what it's called in this deck. Alright, it's the world card, but it's the completed world. Okay, that's the overall energy. We've got a lot of Cancer energy, a lot of water. Let me put my jacket on real quick. It's getting chilly. I need to find my vape. Alright, so the Emperor was in the upright in the last one. He's in the reverse here. So whether it's a new person or I just pissed that person off, I don't know. So yeah. Maybe I pissed him off. I don't know. I don't care. Okay? So we got the Apprentice of Spheres and the Emperor both in reverse. Okay? So we'll start with the Emperor because we already read that in the last one, the whole thing. So I just will read the reverse portion. Alright, there is no reversed portion for this one, which is weird. Hold on. I guess he didn't want to take the blue pill. I don't know. Okay, so reversed, it's instability, authoritarianism, whatever the hell, misuse of power, tyranny, stubbornness, and immaturity. Grow up, Emperor. Grow up. I'm sorry, but you need to grow up. But I don't think this is the same Emperor from the last one. I'm not getting that vibe because Spirit told me to put the Apprentice of Spheres with it, which was the overall energy when I pulled it. Oh no, it was the overall energy when I pulled the Justice in reverse. Alright, so yeah, no, this is somebody pretending. This is an apprentice pretending to be an emperor. Or maybe in his fucked up brain, he is one. Okay? So we'll go with the Emperor is like his persona, okay? That's who he pretends to be. He thinks it's cool to control and be, you know, the tough guy and misuse his power, overextend his power into places and crossing boundaries that he has no right to cross. because no one fucking wants him there. Okay? All right, so the Apprentice of Spheres in reverse. Okay, traditionally, oh, the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, that was from like, what, a couple readings back? Okay, so this punk bitch is back. All right, so he remains seated on the square stone facing south, set in the window. That's the original quatrain 575, okay? Traditionally, the Page of Pentacles is a perpetual student devoted to learning and fiercely intelligent. If he's in reverse, he's stupid and he doesn't want to learn a thing, okay? Their loyalty is unfaltering and their devotion to the work they undertake complete. He's also not able to complete tasks, okay? The Apprentice is, as with the other three pages, liable to commit a particular discipline and follow it with single-minded intent. Looks to me like his discipline is to be a control freak. That's what I see. So he's very intent on controlling the world. He's like that little mouse. What is that mouse? Today I will rule the world, Pinky. Like that's what it's giving me. Like Pinky and the Brain energy. I don't know, whatever. I haven't even thought of that show in like a decade. All right, so we got Pinky and the Brain over here. Okay. Here he's tending to the tree of wisdom and knowledge, copying what he's learned onto a scroll that grows from its branches. All right, the interpretation for the reversed is the helpful person is replaced by one who meddles in others' affairs. They also love to bring bad news, and rather than being attentive to their physical well-being, they tend to be desolate and careless in a way that encourages illness. That card came out like 3 times. Once as the overall, I think twice as the overall energy, and now it's in the reading. Somebody's sick. I didn't feel that way before, but I sure do now. And it could be a Cancer because I've got this Cancer energy in here. All right. Maybe he's sick, like physically. I know he's mentally sick. That's fucking obvious. But maybe he's physically sick too. Reversed, his keywords are a dissolute person, a meddler, a lover of luxury, a liberal, a bearer of bad news. So he loves to tell people bad shit. Okay? He's like, ha, that happened to you? Ha ha ha. Oh, that sucks. Ha ha ha. Alright, so next we got the Justice card in reverse. Now, in the last reading, the Justice card was underneath the Emperor that was upright. But the Justice card was also upright in that last reading. So now I know that I have a different person because the Emperor that was the overall energy in the last reading was upright with the Justice upright right underneath him. This one is, and you saw me shuffle, and I shuffled before I got on camera too. This one is reversed and reversed. So this is a completely different person. Come on. There's a lot to read here. All right. Scattered throughout the sequence of the major arcana are figures that represent the 4 cardinal virtues of humanity: justice, fortitude, temperance, and prudence, represented by the hermit. Originally listed by Plato, they were considered to be the fundamental concepts that raised mankind above the level of the animal kingdom. Okay, so we got justice, fortitude, temperance, and prudence make us more than the animal kingdom, higher up. All right, obviously this guy has none of the above, and therefore he's a fucking animal. He's just a fucking animal. He's a pig. All right. Christianity later added 3 more: faith, hope, and charity, which creating a moral framework among which humanity could build a stable world. Justice ranked the highest among these, as she was believed to balance the scales of fate in such a manner that all who followed her received their just deserts. Let me see something. Hold on. Obviously, this guy is about to receive his just desert. Because he's not following justice, because it's in the reverse. All right? According to their way of life. So all who followed her received their just deserts according to their way of life. This obviously, yeah, this guy's gonna he's got something coming to him. Earlier echoes of the archetype point to the goddess Astrea, who, according to Greek myth, lived on the earth during the Golden Age. But as humanity became increasingly wicked, she withdrew to live among the heavens, from where she could oversee the provision of justice to all. Interestingly, the figure which seems to most represent justice in the Lost Book is male. In every other instance, justice is female. So we've got a male justice card in this one, okay? I know I got shadows. I apologize. Okay, though there is a certain androgynous quality to her in many representations. Okay, so here the figure is represented by a monk who stands in a rural setting holding a sickle in one hand and a flower in the other. The symbolism is clear enough. Justice is meted out impartially according to the life lived. The flower may be cut down at any time. Perhaps Nostradamus was thinking of the famous biblical quotation concerning the lilies of the field. How they grow, they toil not, neither do they spin. As a metaphor for a good and simple life, lived under the impartial aegis of justice. The interpretation of this card, hold on, let me see if there's a reversal first, because I'm not going through all that. Okay, yeah, there is. It's a long one. When reversed, it indicates that we are refusing to see the situation honestly, preferring to perceive it from our own selfish point of view. Our own selfish point of view, okay? This often results in blaming everyone and everything for things we have caused ourselves. Stop pointing the finger, because when you do, you got a whole bunch of them coming right back at you, okay? It's your fault. Deal with it. It's whatever has happened, it's because of you. It's because you are a piece of shit, okay? In readings concerned with relationships, either personal or professional. Oh, and by the way, I'm not here to sugarcoat shit. Okay? I'm sorry if I'm being mean, but I don't really care, all right? I was pushed into this to begin with by somebody a lot like this, okay? So, I mean, what needs to be said needs to be fucking said. In readings concerned with relationships, either personal or professional, it indicates a need to be absolutely fair in your dealings. Justice is always impartial and requires us to be the same. If your concern is with your own personal progress through life, it may indicate that a need to reassess your approach to life and to acknowledge that problems you are facing may be of your own causing. Nor should we forget that beyond the personal, the notion of justice and fairness is something we can personally implement in our dealings with the rest of the world. Reverse, the keywords are bias, false witness, bigotry, intolerance, unfairness, and red tape. God, I hate red tape. Okay, so it's from original quatrain 966, and it says, "There will be peace, unity, and change. Low offices will become high, and the high ones low." Now, well, in the earlier reading that I did today, I was talking about, the age of Aquarius bringing in a whole new era of peace. People like this aren't going to be able to survive it. So if he is physically ill, I mean, glory be to God. That's all I can say. He doesn't belong where we're going. People like this are going to fall off, whether physically, die, or they're going to change, or they won't be around anybody that made that, like the timelines will be so separate that he won't even be able to reach those on the higher timeline. I mean, I know timelines are hard to understand because we're all on our own timeline. Just think of Facebook, okay? Think of Facebook with timelines. You have your Facebook, right? You put your shit, the stuff you love, say you're a positive person, right? You put all your positive quotes and, all your memes and everything's positive, and you see positive stories about positive people doing positive things, and you share it because you want the world to see your positivity, and you're a positive person. This is what you radiate. This is your timeline. Then you have people like this who have timelines where they're cussing. I mean, I cuss too. I'm not judging anyone, but I'm saying like they're cussing people, not cuss wording, but cussing people, cussing, whatever. I say cursing people, you know, saying demeaning things and blowing up their own ego. And, you know, they got pictures of money and they're standing next to some guy's fucking Lamborghini and pretending it's theirs. And you know what I mean? Like that kind of shit. That's a whole nother timeline. It's hard to understand, but if you take the time and do the research on what timelines are and what it means, it doesn't seem so crazy, right? It's just, Facebook is a way, the social media, I should say, is a way to bring us into the age of Aquarius by getting us to comprehend certain things that we may not be able to comprehend without them, all right? It's also a big part of bringing people together, because in the story of Babel, when the tower finally fell and God said, you know, I'm going to mix these people up. I'm going to make them not be able to conspire against me to climb up to the heavens again. He did that, but with this age in mind. He knew that we would come back together. Okay? He knew that eventually the translation would be able to be done. He knew that we wouldn't be, how do I put this without being a bitch? All right, so originally everybody stayed with their own bloodline, you know? They wouldn't go outside of their, I don't want to say race because it goes way deeper than that. They wanted to keep their bloodlines pure. And this is because of what God did during the Tower of Babel. You know, he wanted them to think that way because he knew there would be a time when we would mix again. And then there would be one race, the human race. Okay? A lot of people want to think that, you know, their race is or their religion. A lot of people use religion, that their race or their religion is the one of God. I hate to tell you, but it's going to be a mix of everybody. It's going to be the human race. There's not going to be color. There's not going to be religion anymore eventually. Most people will, there's going to be those that hold on to it, just like there was back in the day with the pagans and stuff. There were cliques of us that stayed underground, you know, and the religions are going to do the same thing. That's why the Vatican is stocking up right now. Okay, they know what's coming. Even the Pope came out and said it, like, it's time. There's going to be a one world religion. And that's the Catholics, or I'm not going to say it's the Catholics, that's the religious way of trying to continue their teachings into the age of Aquarius. And when they force it down people's throats, and they will, that's when spirituality is going to make a comeback, a big one, a worldwide one. Okay, sorry, that's straight from spirit, that's not me. Okay, so where was I? There will be peace, unity, and change. Low offices will become high and the high ones low. All right, so we've got this punk creating a lot of injustice. I don't know why, but there's a freaking severed leg on this card. There's like a can you see that? Like, right, hold on. God, this freaking shadow. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see it or not. I'm trying. Anyway, there's a severed leg there. I don't know. Somebody is hopping on one foot. I don't fucking know. That's funny. Alright, so, yeah. The next card is the Six of Moons, which is like the Six of Cups. Alright? It is upright. Scorpio rules this card. Okay, that's a Scorpio card. I felt Cancer off of it. Could be Scorpio, which makes sense because we got the Queen of Cups in reverse over here. All right, so this might be more that person there and this person there. And I can see your ancestors on this card. Oh, God. Where the hell's the camera? Okay, can you see? Where is it? Right here. And on the other side, same thing. Your ancestors are watching over you. And beings that this card is in reverse, I'm going to say they're very disappointed in you. Okay, so this is a Scorpio card. It was clearly an image of that fascinated Nostradamus, as several scorpions appear in the imagery of the lost book. Here, the creature seems to be threatening the unformed cosmos to its left. In Greek mythology, the story of the constellation tells how the hunter Orion bragged to the goddess Eos that he could kill any wild beast that walked the earth. Overhearing this, the god Apollo, responsible for guarding all creatures, persuaded the earth goddess to send a giant creature, half man, half scorpion, the Scorpion King, to kill Orion. During the fight that followed, the two antagonists entered the sea. There, the goddess Artemis, who loved Orion, fired an arrow at what she thought was Scorpio, only to kill her own beloved. In sorrow, the goddess placed Orion as a constellation among the stars. I hate to say it, but that gives me the vibe that there's a woman who fucked her man over pretty bad. That's what I'm getting from that. Maybe she didn't mean to. Maybe she did. I don't know. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Okay. Maybe she thought that she was helping, but she screwed over someone she loved. I don't know. All right, so the interpretation of this card is the meaning inherent in this card is so specific that when reversed, it is a true mirror of its upright meaning. So there is no reversal. Whether it comes out upright or reversed, it's the same meaning. Essentially, this card is about nostalgia and is often seen as an adult looking back to childhood. That may resonate with somebody. I think it will. Sometimes the act of turning to the past shows us things that are disturbing or shocking. Things we think we remember in one way often turn out to be very different in reality. Okay, it says reverse. The card encourages us to look forward and see the way ahead as it really is, meaning this card is better aspected when read this way up. So really that's like, it's not the best way to have it upright, okay? Yeah, there's a Queen of Cups here in reverse. I'm going to guess she's a Scorpio. And she does not remember the past the right way. She has a very misconstrued delusional, I'm getting the word delusional, memory of the past. And it has screwed up her present. It has completely reversed something that she meant to do right. Okay? I got the One of Moons in reverse. Original quatrain 651. People gather to see the newest spectacle. Princes and kings will with worshipful attendance. Okay, the suit of moons is equivalent to cups or vessels and shares with these the central meaning of receptivity, femininity, and the emotions. In addition, it has come to be regarded as symbolic of the sacred. The vessels or chalices have been identified with the imagery and symbolism of the Grail from Arthurian legends. We're talking about King Arthur. When they say Arthurian legends, it's from the time of King Arthur, okay? And even with the more ancient Celtic cauldron of inspiration which preceded it. The Ace of Moons therefore draws upon all these ideas, along with the qualities found in the symbolism of the moon itself. Lunacy or madness. I'm going to go ahead with lunacy and madness because we just said that she's delusional, okay? The connection between the ocean tides and the human menstrual cycle and wildness and mystery of Earth's satellite, which is the moon, are all present here. And there is no shortage of moons in the imagery of the Lost Book, for the Ace's primary image is of the dove descending into the Grail, from which rays beam out to all creation. Okay, the interpretation reversed is it implies change, a sense of loss and sterility which pushes you back upon yourself and may leave you stuck in the past. Personally, I know 2 Scorpio women that are completely stuck in the past, which is why I'm in this field right now, alone. Just gonna throw that out there, okay? So reverse, the key words are change, metamorphosis, inconsistency, sterility, and unrequited love. Okay? Now we're going to get to the prophetess of moons, which is the queen of moons in reverse. I'm just going to read the reversal interpretation because that card in reverse has nothing to do with what the upright version is. It's absolutely the complete opposite. So, this woman is a liar, a difficult companion, she has no empathy for what she's done. She does not care. She feels totally justified. And other people are not allowed to have emotions near her. They're not allowed to feel any way that is not how she feels. So like her truth is the only truth. Her story is the only story. Her feelings are the only feelings. She's going to control everyone around her to feel exactly the same, to talk exactly the same, to act exactly the same as her. And what makes her happy. Because she feels that if she's not happy, no one can be. Not even her own children, excuse me. Or grandchildren. Okay, so reverse is an untrustworthy friend, dishonor, corruption, false guidance, emotional ambivalence. All right. So that's that for that. Truthfully, I don't see the point in helping these people, but that's my human side, okay? I don't want to be a karmic reader like some of these people are. That's not my intention. It may come out that way sometimes because I have a really a bold way of speaking. People don't like to hear what I have to say because they're assholes and they don't like being called out on it, okay? That's why I'm hated mostly. Because when you do something wrong and you're trying to hide it, I will not let you. I won't allow that shit. And people hate me for it because they can't get away with it. And that's okay. So I'm going to try to turn that gift. The way I used to use it was a very detached and hurtful way. And I'm still going to be blunt. It's me. It's 44-year-old me. But my intentions are now, instead of hurting, I'm going to try to help And it's probably going to take me a little while to learn how to do that properly. So, you know, if I fuck up, it is what it is. Call you a piece of shit, you're a piece of shit. There's no going around it. All right. I don't know if these two are together or not. Let's see if the Lover's card or the Two of Cups comes out for these two. Oh, I'm so sorry. Before I do that, the overall energy is the completed world. Card number 21. Which comes after the Justice card and before, no, it is the end. It is the end. Okay. The only card where we have diverted from the traditional tarot name. In most early packs, the title is the world. The name we've used is the completed world. Perfectly brings together the nature of the image and the background, not only with its meaning, but also with the ideas expressed again and again in Nostradamus' work. I do suggest that people study Nostradamus. I think he's amazing. It's just a suggestion now. It's too easy to see the centuries as a catalog of disasters, doom and gloom oozing from every line. And there are certainly a lot of dark prophecies, stark in their boldness. But there is no doubt that Nostradamus saw that in the end, the world, whatever and whenever its conclusion, will reach that point in a better state. Again, bringing in the age of Aquarius, okay? The generally accepted meaning of this card supports this, as it is, in most cases, seen as a reference to completion, to the final glorious moments of the world before it becomes transcendent. Tarot expert Paul Husson agrees that it may at one time have come before judgment and represented the last in a cosmic sequence of sun, moon, star, earth, with the final card representing the calling forth of the whole world to rise heavenwards. So when this card comes out, it's asking people to do the right thing. Nostradamus himself, given his Jewish background, may well have been aware of another meaning. In mystical Kabbalah, the sphere of Malkuth represents the fallen earth, which at the end of time will be restored to the position of Da'ath when the universe becomes perfected. This is known as the Tikkun, the restoration of all things. We have a situation here that needs to be resolved, restored, okay? A simple cup stands on the earth. The image we chose for this card is one of stark simplicity. A simple cup stands on the earth. For us, it represents the Grail, which is not only one of the most familiar symbols from Western mythology, but essentially signifies the ending of a long quest for perfection. What better way to end the sequence of extraordinary images from the Lost Book of Nostradamus? Go play with your ant friends, buddy, okay? The interpretation of this card is mostly about triumph over adversity, trials, tests, and problems. It is the card of success, of coming home, completion. Whether your journey has been one of life-changing complexity or a more simple request concerning an everyday issue, this card tells you that you have completed the long journey and that the outcome is a good one. So apparently, these people are irrelevant because this supersedes, oh my God, yes, it does. This supersedes all of this madness and lunacy. And under it is the Alchemist. I don't know if you remember the Temperance card from the other day when I did that reading, but that's what it's giving me. It's bringing me back to that, okay? So this supersedes all of this madness, okay? More than that, it implies that you are a complete person, that you have balanced the conflicts that surround us everywhere and brought your journey to a harmonious conclusion, a place from which you may review everything that has ever happened to you and catch a glimpse of the road before you. For such a person, the way is clear. Others will follow you when they perceive your success. Your health is good, your perception sharpened to a point of intensity. You are the center around which everything else revolves. The Alchemist in this situation, in your life and mine, is the center around which everything revolves. People will follow you eventually, but they must first see your success. Alchemizing all this negativity is a difficult task. It's not just a couple cards and bam, you alchemize. It takes a very long time to alchemize this level of, I can't describe it as anything other than corruption. Okay? So, since it's in the upright, the world, completion, reward, universal truth, time, the seasons, attainment, success, great change, and liberation. Okay? It's beautiful. So somebody's being liberated from this madness, this corruption. Sounds good to me. So what's the fate of the Emperor reversed? Fake wannabe apprentice in reverse. What's the fate? Well, so far we got the Emperor reversed again. Oh my God, this guy is pissed off. Oh, it makes me jolly in the belly. Yeah, he's not changing. Okay, he's very angry. But there's nothing he can do anymore because the world is completed. Okay, the cycle is complete. We got, all right, we got the Nine of Pentacles in the upright on the bottom of the deck, the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So he can't work with this woman anymore, whoever this alchemist is, because this chick ain't this chick. I guarantee you, they are not the same. There's nothing nobody wants to collaborate anymore with him against this woman. They're done. You hear these birds singing away? My beautiful baby finches. They're finches, by the way. They're flying over me. I've got like 70 of them probably right next to me. I love that. I gotta show you guys that. Hold on. They're right there in those bushes. Anyway. No one wants to collab with this dumb motherfucker anymore. And justice is at the bottom of the deck. In the upright this time. I'm going to go ahead and move her over here because I don't want her energy touching that. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and say that justice is going to go in the upright because somebody's walking away. Let's see what we have for the Six of Moons, the Scorpio energy. No victory. Whoever this Scorpio is not getting what she wants. He, she, I'm going to guess she, because this lady has boobies. So, there's something with a commitment gone bad. I don't know, all I see is two bald heads. So two bald people maybe? I don't know. The commitment, it could be between these two, could be breaking up. I did say, you know, I wanted to see whether or not they were together or not. I don't know. But there are ships coming in. If they, we got Judas energy at the bottom of the deck. My God. What is this Three of Wands? What's coming in for this, this Scorpio? Because I feel like this is all one person. What's coming in for this Scorpio? Can you tell me what's okay? A loss of a King of Cups. They are losing out on a good man. Or they don't want to end a cycle with a King of Cups. That could be it too. But this King of Cups is in the upright. So it's somebody who's a good person. You know? It's not this guy. It's not that guy. Maybe they just fear losing this guy? And maybe they're working with this guy. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, so maybe this is the guy that these two are working behind his back, maybe? And when he finds out, he's going to leave, and that's going to end the cycle, which would be the completed world. Somebody wants to reconcile. I don't know. Hold on. Let me get one on this prophetess and bring this shit into fruition. We've got the Knight of Cups and the Strength card. She's gonna come at him with some lovey-dovey shit, and she's gonna come in strong. She's gonna try to tame the beast, but she's really not giving fairly. It's all an act. It's all an act. What's gonna happen with this Knight of Cups and this Strength card? What's gonna happen with that? He may fall for it. I get the feeling he's gonna fall for it. What's gonna happen with this Knight of Cups and Strength card? Yeah, she's doing dirty magic, dude. Nah. Yep. Oh, my babies are behind me in the rocks too. That's so cute. Okay, so yeah, she wants to verbally abuse this Empress. Okay. Or maybe she wants to pretend to be her. She's coming in with she's coming in fast with some bullshit. Yep. This woman is not trustworthy at all. Whoever this Scorpio woman is, or this water sign woman, she's not to be trusted. I'm sorry. Betrayal, Magician reverse, Knight of Swords reverse. You know, we've got the Empress sitting on her throne, doing her thing. Nine of Pentacles energy, right? This is the person that she's attacking with this guy, behind this guy's back. Alright, ugh. Nasty bitch. Okay, so give me one on the Emperor reversed, Emperor reversed. Oh no, I ain't taking all that. Nope. Okay, that's too much. Give me one on the Emperor reversed, Emperor reversed, Emperor reversed, Emperor reversed. Nine of Swords in the upright. He is sad. He is having nightmares. He can't sleep. He is waking up in the middle of the night, and his bladder is like, I gotta pee, and he can't get back to sleep after it. So yeah, he's whatever. I'm not getting one on the Justice because it flipped back up right when I clarified it. So give me one. I'm gonna put the King of Cups down here because that's some icky energy up there. I don't want to mirror it. All right, give me one on the King of Cups and the Empress. Actually, do the Empress first, please. Let me see. Yep, that's what I thought. All right, babies. Empress got the Sun. She's walking away. She don't want nothing to do with these people. She's done. She prays for them, and she's gonna create her own. She's gonna create her own world. She's given up enough. She's been pulled away from and ripped apart from her family, and she has never had a life of her own, and now she is going to live the life that she has always wanted to live, and she doesn't give a shit who says what, or who thinks she's crazy, they can all stay the fuck over there. They don't have to be in her life. So she's chilling. She's got the sun. She's got the whole world in her hands. She's got the whole wide world. All right, let me get one on this King of Cups. Whoever the nice guy is in this situation, the one that has two people in his ear, or possibly just one, a female, because this one might be hidden. This one might like to stay hidden. Oh, hold on. Yeah, he wants to, oh my God, that's so crazy. Look, all right. Oh, Queen of Swords in the upright. He wants that 10 of Cups with that 9 of Pentacles Empress. But somebody won't let him have it. 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles goes together. 10 of Cups. Sun. Okay, goes together. Empress. And a loving man. That goes together. Might be a child involved. There's a child on the horse on the Sun card. Okay. This madness doesn't need to be in anybody's world. They need their own world. They need an island where they can just do this shit all day. Because they're gonna anyway. But these people, these two right here, they got a shot. They got a shot at happiness. If they can remove these two. And I have a feeling that this is part of the Empress's family here. I really do. I think the Empress's family went against her. Let's get one. I'm going to put those cards. Should I put them back in? Yeah, fuck it. All right, so I'm going to get one more on this Queen of Cups reverse real quick. Something told me to pull. She needs to temper herself. She needs to temper herself because if she doesn't, bad things are going to happen. Okay? Stuff that can't be undone. Right? Temper yourself. Learn how to do that. I did. It took me a long time, so good luck. I hope people did to you exactly what they did to me to get me. I will pull some, these are constellation cards that a specific Scorpio bought for my daughter. Because that's the kind of gal she is. Yeah. All right. So we got Toucan, which is the 3 of Cups, and the Joker on the bottom of the deck. You know, Corvus, the crow. All right. The Toucan. What's that? I don't freaking know. Let's do that real quick. Where's my other phone? Let's see if there's anything interesting about Tucana, the constellation. Tucana is a constellation of stars in the southern sky named after the toucan, a South American bird. It is one of 12 constellations conceived in the late 16th century by Petrus Planicus from the observations of Peter Dirkzoon Keyser and Frederick D. Hoffman. The story of the Toucan constellation is not associated with any myths. The constellation's name is Latin for the toucan, a South American bird with a huge bill. The Dutch astronomer, and yeah, we already know that. Okay, so somebody could be Latin, you know, or have Latin in their in their bloodline. All right, and on the bottom we have Corvus. 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 Constellation, okay? The constellation Corvus represents the crow or raven who was given a chalice by Apollo and sent to collect the waters of life. Wow. Realizing his feathered friend's lie, Apollo became angry and tossed the cup crater and the snake Hydra and the raven Corvus into the sky, where they became constellations. Okay, so Corvus was linked to a raven who sat on the tail of the serpent that was close with its Babylonian god. Did I not just say the Tower of Babel? Wow. Okay. The crow, the old crow that sits on the tail of what? The dragon? Is that what it said? I can't find it now. No, the snake. What was it? The serpent. Okay, he's the serpent. She's the fucking crow. Alright? Let's see what else comes out. Because I like these cards. I don't use them very often, and this is getting long anyway. Anything else? Babylonian god. We know who that is, right? Who was the Babylonian god, huh? I'm talking Moloch. Talking, God, why am I drawing a blank? I don't know. I know this, but I don't know right now. Okay. Is there anything else? Any signs? Any special constellations that need to come out? Reticulum. Velicarina Puppis, whatever. Poop. Lynx, Boots, and Delphinus. Alright, so we got a dolphin. We've got Boots, which was, oh god, I gotta go through this. This is a lot. I know Reticulum has a lot to do with the Masons, okay? So we're gonna skip that one because they don't matter. Velicarina Puppis is a boat. It's an ace, so I'm gonna go with the Ace of Cups, okay? Which also goes with the world, all right? The completed world. Let's see. Delphinus, dolphins, okay? Delphinus looks like a kite in the sky, all right? It's a small constellation in the northern, yeah, I already know, I'm not going through all that. The dolphin. In Greek mythology, Delphinus represents the dolphin sent by the sea god Poseidon. All right, I just had a reading the other day where somebody, this girl was so cute. She called him Poseidon, but we're gonna correct that. It's Poseidon, all right? And he just came out in her reading, which resonated with me highly. Okay, so he was sent by the sea god Poseidon to fetch Amphitrite, a goddess of the sea, and one of the fabled Nereids. It is said Poseidon chose Amphitrite from among her sisters as they performed a dance on the Isle of Naxos. So Poseidon is choosing one of the sisters right now. Let me go ahead and guess which one it is. All right, it's definitely not this one. All right, we got Lynx. We got lynx. The constellation was supposedly named because it was claimed to be so dim that it could only be seen by a person with the eyes of a lynx. So somebody tried to hide something so hard, but the lynx saw through that shit. Somebody tried to hide it so bad, so hard, but the lynx saw through it. Now we're gonna do boots. B-O-O-T-E-S. Let's see. It's a super cluster, first of all. Okay, it's in the northern sky, and let's see what the myth is. Hold on, give me 1 second. An Egyptian legend saw Boots as a guardian goddess in the form of a hippopotamus who kept the evil pole stars under control. It's also credited for inventing the plow, which prompted the goddess Ceres, a goddess of agriculture, grain crops, fertility, and motherly love. It also represents Arcus, the son of the god Zeus, and his paramour Callisto, daughter of King Lycaon of Arcadia. I grew up on Arcadia Court. How funny is that? Oh, wow. Okay, so I mean, take from it what you will. That's all I got.